Hello, it's Mitch Shar, president and founder of ZinMarketing.com, and we have a great review for you today. We're going to really focus in on helping you to generate incredibly strong relationships with new subscribers to your list, or new leads, or new prospects, however you'd like to call them. We found a website called Myrtle Beach Golf through an ad. I think it was a Facebook ad. It might have been a YouTube ad. I'm not sure. But the offer that it made was basically to come and watch a golf video about one of their tricky holes on one of their great courses. So that got our attention because we're golfers around here, and this is the landing page that we went to. Myrtle Beach Golf is the banner across the top of the page, and I've tried to highlight it here in case you can't quite see it. It says the Myrtle Beach Golf Spotlight, the 14th hole at River Club. And it's got Natalie Galbraith's name on there, who was in the ad, which is what caught our attention. So we're like, well, what does a professional golfer have to say about this hole on this cool course? And so we go to the course, or we go to this page, and we start watching the video. It only takes about a minute or so, and we get a pop-up screen. It looks just like this. Now, you've probably heard me say it before, but pop-ups are fantastic tools. Even though you probably don't like them personally, they do a great job of improving conversions, and I've seen them improve conversions 4, 6, 8 times more than than not using one. And they're just incredible tools. You probably don't like them. Many of us don't like them, but they are really valuable. They do work. And this is a really good one. In case you can't read the offer, this is a good offer too. It says, sign up to receive Myrtle Beach Golf news and deals, and we will email you a free greens free voucher. What's really cool about this is it also mentions Natalie in the offer itself. So this is customized or tailored. It's tied in. It helps relevancy. That definitely helps improve conversions. Also, you'll notice they only ask for 2 things. They ask for email address and a zip code. I think that's an excellent step at this stage. They're not asking for too much information, but right away they're starting to segment their list into people that could conceivably be only 1 to 2 hours drive away, and all the rest of us that would have to get on a plane to get to Myrtle Beach. And those are 2 different audiences that you would want to speak to differently, so you would definitely want to segment your list early if you can. So this is a great step, and it's done off of the pop-up screen. I fill in the information. I click the submit button. You've also heard me say before, don't use the word submit on this. Submit is just kind of too generic. Put something in here like get my free voucher, send me the voucher, sign me up, thanks Natalie, I want my voucher. Just something that's more human and personal, and it's got a little bit more to it than submit, which is kind of what everybody uses. Once I filled in the button, this is where I land. Actually, I don't land. There's just a change on the screen. The pop-up is still in front of me, and I've highlighted the text there. In case you can't read it, here's what it says. Thank you for signing up for news and specials from mbn.com. And then it says, congratulations, you've won a free round. So this kind of changes the dialogue a little bit, because it says I was going to get a free voucher, and you can see it right above there. It says we will email you a free voucher. Now it says I've won a free round. If I'm reading this and paying attention, my subconscious brain, the one that is distrustful of all marketing messages, is starting to send me signals like something is up, beware, flash, flash, flash. There's something is not quite right here. And also, this is the point where they introduce mbn.com, and that wasn't in the original. The original ad was for Myrtle Beach Golf. The banner across the page is Myrtle Beach Golf. But if I look really carefully, I can see at mbn.com. And what's happening there is there's a little bit of brand confusion being thrown at me. If I'm a smart reader, I would notice the fine print. But it's not my responsibility as a reader or browser to notice fine print. It's the responsibility of the marketer to be clear. So right away I'm starting to get a little bit of a message that something might not be right. But I filled in the form. It's all good. It doesn't tell me to go check my inbox, which is usually a good practice. I would put that in here. Go check your inbox to get your form. So I do that. Here's my inbox, and as typical, I've got a whole bunch of messages in there that are just in there recently, and I get one from mbn.com. Congratulations, you've won. Now, it might be difficult for me to connect the dots here. It doesn't say Myrtle Beach Golf anymore. That's lost, and this is a little bit of a misstep, because I want to make sure that all of the messaging is really clear. If I start with Myrtle Beach Golf, which is what was in the ad, I want that to be on the landing page, which it was, on the offer, which it sort of was, on the custom thank you page, which it wasn't, and again on my first email. We call this the welcome email, which is kicked out immediately. Now it's switched to MBN. So there's a little bit of brand confusion going on. If I'm not really crystal clear on what I'm doing, I might forget about them. I might be looking for something for Myrtle Beach Golf and not get it, and I might miss my opportunity, which means they've missed their opportunity. So just make sure that everything is consistent all the way through. The branding is and naming is all the way the same. This is the actual email that I got, and here it's now changed. It's MBN, like I showed you previously, but now it's golf giveaway is what it says in the banner. This would be a good opportunity to at least say Myrtle Beach Golf again and try and tie it back to the original step to try and bring it together. So it's now morphed into a third thing, which will just honestly be confusing to me. The good news is there is a voucher. It is legit. It's got a way that I can use it and book it. Overall, this layout is well done, with the exception of this mismatched banner. So all of those steps are good. Now, it's been about 8 days since I filled out the form. I haven't received anything else from mbn.com or Myrtle Beach Golf. They've forgotten about me. Now, it's one reason that could have happened is because I'm not in the zip code that they want to market to, so I'm just on the big list because I'm a 5-hour flight away. Or the other reason is they might not have any automated sequences or drip campaigns that continue on past this first message. One thing I would do is, let's just pretend that I want to market to those people that are nearby. I would set up an email sequence, an automated drip campaign that basically looks like this. Immediately I get the welcome message, which is the one you just saw. 1 day later I would get a touch that just says, did you get your voucher okay? 3 days later I'd get a reminder that would say something like print out your voucher or keep your voucher in a safe place. 5 days later I might get another notice that says here's some help. There's on how to use your voucher. Here's different places to use it. Here's the best time of week to use it. 7 days later I might send something out that additionally is helpful about golf in the area. And then finally, 10 days after that, I might send a special offer. And now the marketing has started. But it hasn't started until the relationship is built. You'll notice that the first 5-6 messages, they're all gives. They're all something that's given to me for signing up. You don't lead with come and play with us, come and book a round, come and vacation with us, rent a car nearby, here's the airport to fly into. They're not marketing offers. Those don't start until the relationship is built. This is a really critical best practice that most people ignore, and they're missing out on huge opportunity. So that's just an example of a type of automated drip campaign. There are several different styles that can be developed, but you don't start selling until you've earned the right to sell. And that means now we know who MBN is. Now we understand that they're a good organization. They're doing the right things. They're helpful. They're valuable to me. They're relevant. If you get the relevance thing in place, people will follow you. They'll get to know you. And who are they going to think of the very first second it occurs to them to book a golfing vacation? Myrtle Beach. You're in their head. Your marketing has done the job. So finally, these are just the steps summarized. Make the landing page that matches the ad, which we did, which we saw. Make the offer clear and compelling. That was a very clear offer, a very compelling offer, a free round of golf. Use a slider or a pop-up to highlight the offer. Pretty important step because it will really improve your conversions. Use a custom confirmation message, which was the one we saw when we filled out the form. Make sure that the welcome message matches and you stay consistent right through the process, and start using an automated drip campaign right at the beginning and build that relationship. Bonus tip, and you saw it midway through the presentation, if you can segment your list early, local visitors versus visitors from far away, you'll be able to give them relevant messages. If I live a 5-hour flight away, I don't care about the new players breakfast that's going on tomorrow morning. But if I live down the street, it might be something that's really of value to me. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If you want to learn how ZinMarketing can help you in your specific challenges, you go to ZinMarketing.com/how emails can help. We do this all day long for our clients. Or if you want to learn how to do it yourself, we've built an excellent training program with some free video lessons at nospamemailmarketing.com. Thanks again for listening, and we will see you next time.